Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It is Friday morning and it's about 9:15. I've been awake since about 6:30 and I've just been kind of sitting here. I've had a little chat on WhatsApp with Daryl from Campervan Tales and I've watched a couple of YouTube videos. Today's mission is to make a start on Spog's van modification, so I'm going to give that a go this morning. But it would appear the milkman has not turned up, and so even though we seem to have had 2.5 pints of milk yesterday lunchtime, we don't have any now. Brendan made me a cup of tea at about 6:45 this morning and said he managed to use the last little bit of milk for our tea. I've been waiting and waiting and the milkman still hasn't arrived, so it looks like I'm going to have to walk down to the village shop and go and get some milk so I can have another cup of tea. It's definitely tea o'clock, and then I'll make a start on the Spog van modifications. Oh good, finally we have some milk. It looks like I have everything I need. So first I need to attach power, then I need to measure and mark off my first cuts and make a start. Times 4. 15 times 6 is next. coming along quite nicely so far. Easy bit, cutting the wood. I've had a small situation with the screws. I grossly underestimated how long they were, and they are certainly not big enough. And I'm not about to go and buy new ones, so I'm using these ones I had from the loft when I was doing the loft insulation, you know, boarding out thing, and they will be fine. They're not your standard screws, but they'll do the job. Ooh, might have been a bit of glue overkill. Where's that? Am I on screwdriver or something?
I don't think it matters.
Oh, I broke the drill bit.
Oh no!
That's because
Is it inside?
Yeah, it's because I faffed with it.
Oh no.
Oops.
Can you push it? No.
Push it down?
Yeah.
No. I don't think I was on drill. I think I was on. Right, then I need to countersink. Right.
You have given yourself quite a big job. But it doesn't matter if you don't do it by next weekend, does it?
No, ideally I would like
Unless you've taken all the
it.
stuff out of the van.
No, I
already.
haven't. I've deliberately not taken everything out of the van because I want to make sure I've done this, you know. That doesn't seem to be going down at all.
No, is that the way you're supposed to do it?
So there's my frame all put together. There's a bit of work counter down there, but it's very, very heavy and very, very thick. I'm hoping when I've cut a bit off, it will be more manageable. Needs a bit of a clean up as well because it's one from someone's kitchen. And then I was also given this one, which is much cleaner, but it has a dink just there, and that would be right at the front of the counter. But I do think it is lighter. It might just be that counter is too heavy in general, and that I have to go for just a piece of wood. But I'm going to cut that piece out anyway and see how heavy it feels. As you saw, it is coming along nicely. My friend popped in for a cup of tea, and she'd seen the vlogs and seen kind of what I was planning on doing. She had a look at the plans, and thankfully she said, well, let's go and have a look at what it's like in the van. And that's when I realised that I hadn't accounted for, when you join the bits of wood together, you've got an additional inch and a 3/8, I think it is, on the wood I've bought, at the top and the bottom. So instead of being 15 tall, it was now 15, 16, 17, 6/8. So anyway, thankfully we haven't finished building it. So we jimmied it and come up with a slightly better idea, I think. Very similar, the same style. The frame is now built, as you saw, but the countertop is going to rest on the current windowsill, which gives it that bit more stability. So it'll overhang, when I lift it out, it'll overhang the frame and just go into that window recess, which might be an issue for my blinds, but I'm going to redo all my blinds anyway, so not really an issue. But yes, I'm really, really pleased. It took a bit of thinking. I broke 2 drill bits and made a few mistakes, but that's how you learn, right? You make mistakes and you go, didn't consider that. Novice with woodwork, I'm quite pleased with it. So I'm going to have a quick lunch break. Then I'm going to cut the countertop and see how heavy it is once I've got the countertop cut. And if it is ridiculously heavy, then I'll be rethinking the top and going and getting a piece of wood of some sort. I don't know, both countertops are quite heavy. We'll see. And won't know till I've tried. Try it and see. I'm going to have some lunch though. I think that looks quite smart. This does need a clean up. I'm going to cut out a recess in this to see if I can sink the cooker into it, which will reduce the height by a couple of inches. Bouncing. Oh. I see. There is a beam in the way. Balls. Oh, Brendan, would you run back in the house for me, please, and get the tape measure off the side in the playroom? Thanks. Thanks. Taking him to go and get his jab, and we've all decided we're having a McDonald's, so everyone's coming on a big family trip to be jabbed. Hi, Kenzie. You need to move all the cushions onto this side so that you can get to the seat belts. Was that a sad face because I stole the little tiny bit of gherkin? Brendan bought his own because he wanted to be a pig. Can I ask why you got 1838 written on you?
I'm allowed to leave. So
oh, you're allowed to leave after your vaccine to make sure you didn't keel over.
Yep.
What have you got?
Disappointment. Big Mac.
Big Mac.
Not Big Mac.
Quarter pounder.
You got a Big Mac, but yours is gone. And I've got selects.
There are hot things, there are chilies, there are lava, there are open flames, but nothing is hotter than a fresh McDonald's apple pie.
That's very true.
Hotter than the interior of the sun.
Do not scold
I would
yourself.
die now.
I've got Maltesers. You've got
Aero.
Mint Aero. This means I had Pfizer.
Yes.
This look, it's been a long time since you had a sticker saying I got my vaccine.
From where I got stabbed this arm.
Did they give you a lollipop as well?
No.
Oh.
This is the time I can get out, so they make sure I'm not seizing on the floor.
Yeah.
You know, good things.
Good things. Cool. How's your arm? Achy? Or is it eased?
It's achy around the muscle, but not the bone.
Good. It's nearly 10 o'clock in the evening. Lee is watching a movie next to me on his 3D doodah. Kenzie was going to do some VRing, and I think Brendan's just relaxing. My saw battery ran out, so I decided that was probably the point where I needed to just go have a shower, clean up. As you saw, I changed halfway through because the day started off overcast and then went to like 27 degrees. So I was definitely too hot in my jeans. And then by the time I'd finished, I was covered in dust that was stuck to me, and ugh. So we all had showers and then went and hit McDonald's and got Brendan's vaccine done, his first vaccine. So tomorrow I will be finishing off what I started today. All my batteries are on charge for the tools, and I've got some brackets which I'm hoping will hold it onto the seat, the box unit onto the seat. Everything should come together tomorrow, fingers crossed. But I'm feeling quite pleased with myself. Bearing in mind I'm a novice, I made some rookie mistakes. I had a video chat with Donnie, who helped me fit the skylight and the reverse camera, because he did say I will be on the end of the phone if need be. And I had a quick chat with my next door neighbour, who recommended some panel pins with little white bits on the top so that they would be hidden when I put the panels on. So yeah, with some help from those that knew, advising me on some things, I feel like I've done quite well. So hopefully tomorrow you get to see the finished product, and then the big thing comes where I take out what's already in there, or half of what's already in there. Yeah, I'm going to have to think about the other bit that needs redoing, but I'm quite looking forward to taking that bit out that is now not serving its purpose. It barely served its purpose before, to be honest. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow.